So hello, welcome back. I am Andy and here we are at Picture Perfect Greek or Holiday Greek. And what we are going to do is to read news. And this time I have a piece of news about a new museum on a Greek island. And I will first read you the thing in Greek, then I will tell you about the translation. And in the end, we have a quiz where you can use these words that you just learned. And if you want to have more of that, and especially if you want to see all this in written form, you can go back to my Holiday Greek Substack. I will leave the address here. And there you will find all the written materials. So let's go. First the Greek. Η Delos ετοιμάζεται να αποκτήσει νέο αρχαιολογικό μουσείο, το πρώτο που θα κατασκευαστεί σε ελληνικό νησί μετά από δεκαετίες. Η ανέγερση του μουσείου εγκρίθηκε αυτή την εβδομάδα από το Κεντρικό Αρχαιολογικό Συμβούλιο και θα χρηματοδοτηθεί από το Ταμείο Ανάκαμψης. Στόχος είναι να αναδειχθεί ο μοναδικός αρχαιολογικός πλούτος της Δήλου που θεωρείται ιερό νησί της αρχαιότητας και μνημείο παγκόσμιας κληρονομιάς της UNESCO. Το έργο αναμένεται να ξεκινήσει μέσα στο καλοκαίρι και να ολοκληρωθεί έως το 2028. Now that's it. Let's go through it and translate it and explain the words in there. Η Delos is an island. Ετοιμάζεται να αποκτήσει, prepares to acquire, is preparing to acquire. Νέο αρχαιολογικό μουσείο, a new archaeological museum. Το πρώτο, the first, που θα κατασκευαστεί, that is going to be built. Κατασκευάζω is to build something. Σε ελληνικό νησί, on a Greek island, μετά από δεκαετίες, after decades of, it means not having a museum built on a Greek island. Η ανέγερση του μουσείου, so perhaps you're wondering about the difference between κατασκευάζω, θα κατασκευαστεί, and ανέγερση. Κατασκευάζω is to construct something literally. So you can construct other things than just buildings. You can construct a car, you can construct a support for your sofa or whatever. While ανέγερση is only for buildings and it means to put them up, literally to lift it up. So the building is going up, right? This is ανέγερση. You cannot do any ανέγερση in your home, but you can do all sorts of constructions inside your home. Right? So that's the difference here. Η ανέγερση του μουσείου, the construction of the museum, the building up of the museum, εγκρίθηκε, was approved, αυτή την εβδομάδα, this week, από το Κεντρικό Αρχαιολογικό Συμβούλιο, by the Central Archaeological Council, και θα χρηματοδοτηθεί, and it will be financed, funded. Χρήμα is the money. Δοτηθεί comes from δίνω, which means to give. So the money giving, right? The funding. Από το Ταμείο Ανάκαμψης, from the or by the recovery fund. Ανάκαμψη is not the word that you use in everyday life. It's not recovery in any other sense. It's just the name of this particular institution, this recovery fund. But the word is not normally used. It means, ανάκαμψη means to go up again, to turn up again. So you could also perhaps use it for some medical process where your health improves and then you have an ανάκαμψη of your health situation. But it's a very rare word. You don't usually say this. Στόχος είναι. Again, the aim is, στόχος is the aim, is the target when you shoot. This is a very, very common word. We saw it in almost every one of these news items, right? Στόχος είναι, the aim is, να αναδειχτεί, to showcase. Αναδείχνω. Δείχνω means to point out, to show. And ανά means to either to again or to up, to show up. Ο μοναδικός, the unique, αρχαιολογικός πλούτος, the unique archaeological richness, wealth. Tis Dilo of Delos, που θεωρείται, which is seen as, which was considered as, Ieronisi, a sacred island. Ieros means sacred, is also used for Christian churches. Hiereas, for example, is the priest. Iero is a very common word. It's where hierarchy, for example, comes from in English, which is the religious order in which the different levels of priests and popes and so on are, arranged, or God and the angels and so on. So the hierarchy is a holy order. So it was an Ieronisi, it was holy island, a sacred island, tis archaeotitas, of antiquity. And archaeotita, archaeologico museo, archeo means ancient, right? Και μνημείο παγκόσμιας κληρονομιάς της UNESCO. Παγκόσμια means worldwide, international. Κληρονομιά is the heritage, so world heritage. And mnemio is memory, is a thing you build for the memory of someone or of something. So in this case, it's a World Heritage Site of UNESCO. Το έργο, the project or the work, literally, you can also use έργο for movies. Αναμένεται να ξεκινήσει is expected. Αναμένεται. Να ξεκινήσει, to begin. Μέσα στο καλοκαίρι, in this summer, during this summer. Και να ολοκληρωθεί, and to be finalized, to be completed. Ολόκληρο means complete. In everyday life you can say something is ολόκληρο. Το ψωμί είναι ολόκληρο. The bread is whole. Nobody has eaten from it yet. Να ολοκληρωθεί ως το 2028, until 2028. Now let's have a short quiz. I will ask you a few of these very difficult words and hopefully you remember them. The museum will be built. The museum will be constructed. Say this sentence in Greek. If you need more time, stop the video so you can think. Το μουσείο θα κατασκευαστεί. Το μουσείο θα κατασκευαστεί. The museum was approved this week. The museum was approved this week. How do you say this in Greek? Το μουσείο εγκρίθηκε αυτή την εβδομάδα. Το μουσείο εγκρίθηκε αυτή την εβδομάδα. The Central Archaeological Council. The Central Archaeological Council. Το Κεντρικό Αρχαιολογικό Συμβούλιο. Κεντρικό Αρχαιολογικό Συμβούλιο. Now, you will probably never need this particular word, but central and council are very common for all sorts of institutions, so it is still good to remember this. The aim is στόχος είναι. Στόχος είναι. The unique archaeological wealth. How do you say the unique archaeological wealth? Ο μοναδικός αρχαιολογικός πλούτος. Ο μοναδικός αρχαιολογικός πλούτος. Holy Island of Antiquity. Holy Island of Antiquity. Ιερό νησί της αρχαιότητας. Ιερό νησί της αρχαιότητας. It will be completed until 2028. It will be completed by 2028. Θα ολοκληρωθεί έως το 2028. θα ολοκληρωθεί έως το 2028. And if you want to see this text in writing together with all these vocabulary and an even more interesting longer quiz, then please go to my Holiday Greek Substack, where you will find all these written materials. Thank you, and see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.